I take a more holistic approach than Akash, where he goes through each individual company and looks through it out there. I look at my portfolio very closely on an aggregate basis, and I'm looking to double my money every 3 years, 4 years. And broadly, if that's happening, I'm let my stocks run because I realize some businesses go through some time. But if I think a bull market is ending, if I feel the bull market is ending, I want to sell and get into cash. Because I know that every bull market that ends means 30, 50, 60% drop in your portfolio value. So you're in a quandary in a situation like this, when October could have been a bull market top, could have been in a correction. I'm hoping it's a correction. If it was a bull market top, I should have been in cash. Because history tells us, any bull market top, 92, 2000, 2008, stocks will correct 50%. The Sensex will correct 50%. So that's one criteria I use. The other criteria, of course, if there's such a discrepancy between the intrinsic value of what I think the company is worth and what the market is quoting at, occasionally that will happen, then I will pull the trigger. But generally, I have harder criteria for entry for my core stocks than for exit. I'll be running it with a bit of latitude.
You haven't gone into cash lately, have you?
Minimal. Minimal.
All right, that's a confidence then. Ramdev, do you have any formula for selling? Other than, of course, price-value discrepancy is an obvious one.
So, I think I have been disaster in selling because I've been big bucked of Buffett, so I'm more tended towards buy and hold. So one of the thought process I had till this study, because after this we have not done a thing. So one of the things was that if the company is great and the story is right and the earnings are growing, even if it is horribly expensive, don't come in front of a speeding truck. If the companies are growing, because you don't know whether it is another HDFC, it is another lever or something where re-rating will keep happening. I mean, that's the hope. That was the hope. If the earnings growth of 25-30% is coming, little I knew that earnings growth cannot continue at that level for more than 5 years. That I knew now. So I'll be more calibrated. But the whole idea was that if my earnings growth is visible to me for next 2-3 years, I mean, assessing every quarter, every day. And if I see that earnings is coming, even if it is expensive, I am not sold. In any case, I never sit on cash, whether top of the market or bottom of the market. So life is somewhat simple. But, I mean, whenever markets are at crazy levels, low levels, that time I feel bad. I don't have cash to buy anything. So, but you repent once in 7-8 years. But rest of the 9-10 years, you have fun because you are fully invested. So I think going in cash has not been that rewarding. And in any case, even if I go 10% in cash, 90% in any case I am bought. So should I pray to the God for market to come down or market to go up?
Any example where you sold too early?
Pardon?
Any example where you sold too early and therefore you learnt a lesson?
No, you should ask for the example, did you sell too late? I don't think I sold anything too early. Definitely not. But one or two sale I had done just on time, right at the top, like Infosys. I mean, at 11,000, I mean, of course, the tip or support was given by Bhatta to me. And Bhatta was way ahead. He had visited Japan in '93, and he knew that software is coming like a big one. So he bought it literally throwaway prices. I bought it a little expensive. I said, run at 1 lakh crore. I could see the craziness. In fact, I had gone to Omaha, and there Buffett was penalized in 2000 before the collapse. And you can check, the Wall Street Journal wrote, Mr. Buffett, you must apologize for not investing in technology. That was just before and then next year, there were 5 minutes standing ovation for not investing in technology. You know?
I remember that headline.
To repeat the parable I told you, Lata, that a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. He said there are no birds and there's no bush. Why investing in internet companies?
Okay, go ahead.
So that benefited me. So I sold all my technology companies. My portfolio in 2001 was 100 crores. We started from zero 12 years back. At 2001, I had 100 crores worth of portfolio. Out of that, 80% was technology. They bloated like big time. And so I started selling Infosys right at 11,000. And NIT, I sold at some 43,000, 4,300. Hughes Telecom, I sold at 4,300. I think NIT, I sold at 3,400. So I was very clear that I'm selling right at the top. But little I knew what to do with the money. I was a compulsive buyer. What I did, I bought Ghatia companies in the same sector at 15p, which became zero.
That's a great lesson.